to today's flow with me, Wenlin. Today I'll be guiding you through a lymphatic flow to help to boost your immune system. So join me at the top of your mat and come into a comfortable standing position with your feet hip distance apart. As you inhale, draw your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, gently and slowly begin to sit into your Utkatasana, your chair pose or your fierce pose. As you stay here, really sit back into your chair. Every inhale, find length in your spine. Every exhale, soften your shoulders down and back. One more breath here. With your next breath, gently and slowly begin to rise on your tippy toes. And then as you exhale, keeping the bend through your knees, sweep your arms back and begin to rise and come in towards your diver's pose. We'll stay here, leading your heart forward, lengthening your fingertips back, still on your tippy toes for 3, for 2, and 1. Sweep back, land your heels, come back in towards your chair pose. And then from here, slowly and gently we'll begin to bend through your knees and lower all the way on towards the ground with control and come in towards your Navasana pose, your boat pose. Option 1 would be to stay here with your knees bent, with your heart leading, your arms reaching forward, visualizing a string from the crown of your head, lengthening, keeping that spaciousness in your chest. The next option would be to straighten your legs and really use your core, really draw your navel in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Begin to cross your shins, place both palms together, and then as you inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, twist towards your right. Both palms come down. One more breath here. Inhale, palms come up towards the sky. As you exhale, we'll do the same on the other side, twisting towards your left side. One more breath here. Inhale, come back up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your palms back in front of your chest. And then with your next breath, walk your palms behind where your buttocks are. Release your feet in front of you, hip distance apart. We'll come into reverse tabletop. Press down firmly through your palms and your feet. On your next inhale, begin to float your buttocks off the mat. As you exhale, if you would like, you can stick your tongue out. Lion's breath. Slowly and gently release your buttocks back down. Cross your shins. Step back into your first downward facing dog of the day. Feel free to pedal out your feet, lifting one heel, the other heel. Finding spaciousness in your back and the back of your legs. Coming towards your stationary downward facing dog. One more full inhale and exhale here. With your next breath, let your spine ripple forward in towards plank pose. And as you're in plank, really reach your heels back, really lengthen the crown of your head forward and really draw your navel in. One more breath here. With your next breath, gently and slowly, either drop your knees down, high cobra, or you can keep your toes tucked under. We'll come into a variation of up dog with the toes tucked under as you push your chest up forward. Wherever you are in your back bend, keep rolling your shoulder blades down and back, keeping the spaciousness between your shoulders and your ears. One more breath here. With your next breath, with control, ripple back into your downward facing dog. 3 full inhalations and exhalations in your downward facing dog. If you want more, you can lift your toes, not your heels, your toes, and really press through the ball of your feet and the index fingers and your big thumbs. One more breath. With your next breath, soften through your knees, let them land on the ground, coming into table position. As you inhale, arch your spine. As you exhale, round your spine into cat pose. One more time like this. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round in. With your next breath, walk your fingertips towards your knees. For a moment, walk your fingertips all the way towards the sides of your pelvis, your hips. Take a moment here. Inhale, really lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, option to keep your toes tucked under. We will come into Ustrasana. Or if you are an advanced practitioner, you can untuck them, or whatever it is, we came to engage and squeeze everything towards the midline. Inhale, roll your shoulder blades down and back, broaden your chest. As you exhale, you can walk your fingertips down your back or towards the edges of your heels. And then we'll stay here for 3, for 2, shining your heart, and 1. With control, slowly and gently rise back up in towards your Ustrasana. Take a breath here. And then as you exhale, we'll come into Thunderbolt pose. And begin to sit back on your heels. Place both of your palms on top of your thighs. 1 more breath here. As you exhale, begin to slither forward. Come into your child's pose and drop your forehead on the ground for a moment. Keeping everything the same, walking your fingers towards the left. Option to begin to stack your right palm on top of the left and relax your head down. One more breath, connecting with the right side of your rib cage, the right side of your waist, your armpits. And then slowly walk it back towards the center. This is a really nice pose for your spine. And then let everything walk over towards your right. Left palm can gently rest over your right palm. 1 more breath. Gently and slowly come back into your child's pose. From here, press down firmly through your palms. Tuck your toes under back into your downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out your feet. And then with the next breath, gently and slowly, we'll come and cross the shins, coming back into a similar flow. We'll walk the fingertips back, release the palms, come back into your Navasana boat pose. Staying here for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the shins, and then step back into your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, looking forward towards the front of the mat, soft bend through your knees, hop or begin to step forward towards the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Really release your neck and your head. You can keep your knees bent if you like. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, ripple your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. With your next breath, sweep your arms up all the way towards the sky. And then exhale, draw your palms back together across your heart center, Samasthiti. We'll do a similar flow for 1 more time here. So take a moment here, full inhale. Exhale, releasing through your mouth. Begin to sit back into